This is question number 6, NECO July 2023, and the question reads, a sector of a cycle of radius 21 centimeter has an angle of 120 degrees at the center. The question asked here is to calculate its one perimeter of that very sector and the number 2 area of that very sector. You are asked to take a pi as 22/7. Solution to this very problem. So starting with the perimeter of a sector. Perimeter is given by the formula simply length of arc. This is the arc. This is the arc plus the length of the two radii. That is the length of this side and the length of this side, because the whole of this is now your sector of this very cycle. So to find its perimeter, you now simply add the length of this very arc and the length of the two radii. So let me just move. So writing in the formula for length of arc, that give answer theta over 360 multiplied by 2 pi r. This is the formula we used to find the length of arc of a cycle. Then plus the two radii, 2r. So substituting the theta and r and the given pi here in this very question, in this very formula, you now have 120 for theta divided by 360 multiplied by 2. Multiplied by 22/7, the value of pi asked to use in the question, multiplied by 20, and this is your r. This part gives you the length of the arc. Then plus the 2 times r. Instead of this r, you now have the radius of the cycle, 21. So you now have plus the 2 multiplied by 21. So doing the multiplication before the addition, that will give answer 44 plus the 42. 44 is the result of dividing 120 by 360 multiplied by 2, multiplying by this fraction, multiplying by 20, and the end result gives you 44. And 2 times 21 gives you this 42. Adding 44 and 42 correctly give a result 86 centimeters. So the perimeter of this very sector will now be 86 centimeters. So we now move to the second part of the question, in which we are asked to find the area of the sector. So area of this sector is given by the formula theta over 360 multiplied by pi r square. Substituting in this very formula to find the area, that is the value of theta, pi, and r. If that is done correctly, you have 120 divided by 360 multiplied by the pi, which is 22/7, multiplied by r square, which is 21 times 21. And this multiplication, if done correctly, you now have answer 462 centimeters squared. This gives you the area of this very sector. So let me just move and share with you how this question is now marked during the marking of this paper, NECO 2023. The first mark, starting with the Roman 1 question, the very first mark is method 1 mark, and this method 1 mark is for adding the length of arc and the length of the two radii. That gives you method 1 mark. The next mark is for substituting in the formula, that is the value of theta, the r, and the pi correctly. That gives you this method 1 mark. Next mark is accuracy 1 mark, when you have the length of arc as 42 centimeters, 44 centimeters, and the length of the two radii as 42 centimeters. That gives you this accuracy 1 mark. And when you have the perimeter exactly equals to 86 cm, that gives you this accuracy 1 mark. So this question for perimeter has a total of 4 good marks. If I move to the second part, that is the marking of this area, the very first mark is the method 1 mark. And this method 1 mark is for substituting theta, pi, and r in the formula for finding area of a sector. That gives you this method 1 mark. And when you now simplify and have the final answer for area as 462 centimeters square, that gives you this accuracy 1 mark. So this Roman 2 has a total of 2 good marks.